Yeah, baby. I want you to be mine again, baby. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy. I cannot see myself without you. We call them friends, don't you know how we do. I go out of my way to please you. I go out of my way to see you.
Not only has the wizard returned, but Jarv is doing an Egglocke on stream for all of us as a new journey begins. And what does that mean? Well, an Egglocke is the same thing as a normal Nuzlocke, except instead of getting an encounter on any given route, we then get any encounter we get and use it as a token as one of the eggs that we have in our box. So our box is going to be full of eggs, hopefully a couple boxes full of 30 plus Pokemon. And then I catch a Bidoof on route 1. I bring the Bidoof into the box, pick a random egg, level it up to where that Bidoof is, and that is our encounter for the route. Now, how do you submit the eggs? That is a great question. That is what I'm about to show you right here. So upon clicking the first link in the description down below, you will be brought to this Egglocke submission form. There is a second one, but we will get to that in a minute. This Egglocke submission form has everything you need in it. I try to make it as user-friendly as possible. Let's just scroll all the way down to Gen 5, where we're gonna have our submission be a Blitzel. And this Blitzel, their name's gonna be Chunky. What ability are they gonna have? And that's where it gets fun. So really, you could give your Blitzel Bad Dreams. You could give your Blitzel Protein. You could give your Blitzel Water Absorb. Whatever you want is how we're gonna go. They can also hold any item that they want, except key items, of course, or TMs. So we're gonna give them Poison Barb, and they're gonna be Hasty Nature. Much like the ability is randomized, so are the moves. Now, you could go random, and the submission that you have will have 4 random moves, or you could pick them. So I want this Blitzel to have Dragon Dance. Now, it really does get Discharge. So we're gonna give it Discharge, and you know what? I don't want them to have a 4th move, so that's gonna be none. Submit, boom. Now your Pokemon is submitted to the Egglocke. If you want to do multiple, you can go ahead and do so. Now, if you want to make it a little easier on Jarv when he enters it in this file and everything, here is the second submission form through Pokemon Showdown. Okay, now what does that look like? Well, we're gonna do a little example here. Ignore what I just put right there. So, new team, all right? And to make sure that we're working in the correct parameters that we need to be in this Egglocke, we're gonna go ahead and click VGC 2014 to make sure that only Gen 6 Pokemon are offered. And here we are. All the Pokemon that we can want at our disposal. So, you know what? Maybe I want to submit a Dragonair. And you know what? I want this Dragonair to be shiny. And I want this Dragonair to be named Debbie. All right. Item Choice Band. And this is where, again, the world is your oyster. I want this Dragonair to have Truant. Why? Because I want to give Jarv a hard time. And I want it to have the moves Rest, Recover, which it doesn't get, but that's okay. Dark Pulse, which it doesn't get, but that's okay. And Ice Beam, with max speed and max attack IVs. With the submission through Pokemon Showdown, you do get a little more selection over how customized your Pokemon is, but really, it doesn't matter. If you don't select these, the EVs and IVs will probably be randomized in the submission form. But I have my Pokemon, Debbie, the shiny Dragonair, all ready to be exported. And what's gonna happen is I'm gonna click Import Export, highlight all of this, bring it over to this form, and paste it. Upon submission, both of those, it's officially submitted into the Jarvlog Egglocke that will be played on streams together. But yeah, really simple and straightforward if you want it to be, or a little more complicated. Either way, I appreciate your submissions, and I'm gonna have a great time streaming this game. And that's really about it, guys. So I can't wait to see you when the new journey begins shortly as a wizard. And have a good day.